Thanks for joining us today. This is Tom O'Grady. I'm the CEO of Teck Valuation Services, and we're here to talk to you today about doing desktop appraisals for Teck. It's a great opportunity to supplement your income, and I want to talk to you a little bit about how desktop product has come about and where we see it going in the future. It's really a direct result of the housing crisis. With the housing crisis came a landslide of regulation. And this has really meant that regulators are out there in front of originators and servicers and capital market investors, and they're looking at how they're valuing property. And are they using an appraisal or are they using some non-appraisal product? And how are they using that non-appraisal product if they are? And what's happened is they're really looking more at the use of the non-appraisal product. The AVMs for home equity, for mortgage-backed securitization, the BPOs in servicing. All these alternatives that have been used when it's not the extension of credit requiring a full appraisal. They're looking at the use of these alternative products, and they're rightfully concerned about who's providing these values in these financial situations and how did they lead to the housing crisis. And more, they're guiding these financial institutions to get the expertise of you, the appraiser, and get a market value on that property. So I think it's an exciting time for the appraiser. Your expertise is being called upon by the regulators. Companies like Teck are building market value appraisal products. They might be restricted use, they might be a desktop, but they're still appraisals. And we're building these to meet the market demand of these regulators on these financial institutions. And you, the appraiser, by learning more about these desktop products, can grow your business. It's not cannibalizing the work you do in the field for an origination. It's really going after a whole new market that was used in servicing and capital markets and home equity lending where you weren't participating. One thing we hear from appraisers is, I'm not comfortable that this is USPAP compliant. I'm not comfortable that my state license might be at risk if I do these products. So I'm going to turn you over to Jeff Dickstein, who is Teck's Chief Compliance Officer and also an appraiser. And Jeff's going to explain to you how we built these products to be both state and federal regulatory compliant.
Thank you, Tom. This is Jeff Dickstein. I'm the Chief Compliance Officer with Teck Valuation Services. I am also a certified residential appraiser in a number of states throughout the country. We've had a number of appraisers who have concerns about being able to complete a desktop appraisal and do so in compliance with USPAP. I always tell every appraiser that contacts me about that if you read through USPAP in both Advisory Opinion 2 as well as Frequently Asked Question 174, USPAP does address desktop appraisals specifically and the ability of appraisers to do that within compliance of USPAP. Most recently, the Appraisal Foundation, John Brennan, Director of Appraisal Issues, put out an alternative valuation product white paper on February 1st of 2015. This paper outlines different alternative valuation products that are in the marketplace today and does go into further detail about desktop products and desktop evaluations and how appraisers can complete those within compliance of USPAP. We've had a number of appraisers who were hesitant to include desktop valuations as part of their business model within their appraisal practice. Once they get into the product and they realize that they can complete it within compliance with USPAP, we found a lot of appraisers enjoy it. They don't have to leave their homes or businesses. There's no property inspection. They don't have wear and tear on their cars. And it's a nice way to round out their business model. If you do have any further questions as far as regulatory compliance, USPAP compliance, or any questions you might have about the product, please feel free to reach out to your Teck representative, and hopefully we can answer any questions you might have. Thank you.